Hello, all you lovely K-pop fans out there. My name is Jay, and this is a little intro to our first conversation with one of our K-pop instructors. It's Dan. So earlier this week, we asked you guys, what do you want to know about Dan? Maybe some of you guys have taken his class, maybe you've seen him around, but maybe you don't know him well. But after this, I think maybe you will. This is our very first attempt at doing something like this, so please forgive our little teething problems and our random conversations. But if you enjoy it and you like it and it's interesting, we'll be interested in doing more. So please enjoy, learn about Dan, and have fun. I'll see you guys at the end for a little afterwards footnotes. So, hi everybody.
Hi.
Welcome. This is XOKpop interviews, podcast. What is this?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be a video.
No, we're just going to do audio because we're too lazy to edit the video later. But this is a audio recording of us having a conversation. Today we've got Dan and Carmen here.
Hi.
Hello. And the purpose is to ask Dan some questions because I think a lot of people out there know Dan. They've seen him before. But do they really know about Dan? What you know?
I'm pretty sure they do. I don't have secrets.
Well, some of the questions that they asked, I don't know the answers to.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for my computer to update so I can find that list. But Dan, why don't you talk about yourself? Who are you?
How do you answer that? Who am I? I don't know. I just teach at the studio. I teach K-pop.
I guess you could say, I'm Dan. I teach.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you just said, I guess.
And then what else is there about me? That's all. Yeah, well, but no, do people know I just got K? If you do, I'm part of that. So, yeah.
For me, when I think of Dan, I've known you for quite a long time, since the start of Crossover.
Yes,
since before
that's
Crossover.
right.
And I know that you kind of like girly songs.
Yeah, they're my favorite to
More
listen
so
to.
than the guy songs. Carmen, what do you think about Dan? How would you describe Dan?
Funny. Dan's very sarcastic.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
he makes mean comments about things, but he's actually kidding. That's just his kind of humor.
He's not the meanest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the meanest one?
In Crossover?
Sure.
Like reception or?
Yeah, sure.
No, I can't say
You're not
this.
part of the reception team anymore, Daniel. God.
Yeah, no. That's my old life.
My computer has loaded. So
Yes.
we're gonna open the page and we're gonna find some of the questions that you guys asked Dan. So all these questions are from you. Plus, I guess if Carmen has any interesting questions, we can bring it up. Also, a great picture that I feel like.
Where did you find this?
Yeah, on his
It's-
Facebook.
Is it a profile picture?
Yes.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, you should go to the page and look at the picture of Dan. What was your mindset taking this picture?
Okay, so we were coming back. Remember when we went to the beach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was really proud that I didn't get sunburned. So I was like, look at my non-sunburned skin. That's why I'm pointing at my skin. Legit. If you look, this photo is on Instagram. If you check the hashtags, you can see that I'm very proud that I'm not sunburned.
What's your Instagram, Daniel?
It's Dan, DANDAAN.
Should everyone follow you on Instagram?
If they like. I mostly post selfies, so if you like selfies, then yeah, I'll follow you back.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
He's gonna follow you.
I
back.
follow everyone back.
So after this goes live, we probably should see an increase in your Instagram followers.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll find out. We'll update you next time. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna get into the questions. How should we do this? This is the first time we're doing this. Should we say who says the questions?
Yeah, we'll acknowledge them.
Well, the first question is, why are you so handsome, Dan? Why are you so handsome, Dan?
What are your secrets?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think it takes to be handsome? If you're gonna give handsome advice to all those people listening
Out there.
Yeah. What is your beauty technique? Oh, okay. Let me rephrase the question. How do you prepare to go out? Do you have
See, the biggest secret I have is that I don't care. So I wake up, I have a shower, and I put my clothes on, and that's it. I don't wash my face with any product, or I don't use any products or anything.
So you're saying is you're just
No,
That's what you're saying.
No. Yeah, I don't do anything special. I just get up, put on my clothes, and leave.
But you do shower.
Of course.
No, because some people shower at night.
It depends. I shower in the morning if I don't have to get up super early.
Mm.
But if I have to get up super early, of course, I'm really lazy. I hate mornings, so I'll shower at night.
You do work out though, right?
I don't work out.
Don't you do like the
bike?
The
No,
bike?
that's
still
not
do the
working.
bike?
Yes, it's not working out. It's just making sure that I don't get like. Can I use the F word?
Which F word would that be?
Fat?
No, I think it's good. Exercise, of course.
Yeah. I just don't want to get that word.
Why is this?
I don't know. I'm trying to be politically correct.
But is fat like a
Some people get offended, right?
But-
But you're not calling them that.
You're saying you don't want to be fat.
Well, I don't want to be fat, so that's fine.
How would you rate yourself out of 10? Would you call yourself handsome?
No.
So you don't reckon you're handsome?
No. I'm 6.
6 out of 10. That's pretty low. Like on my scale.
Our scale is
It's
pretty
very
harsh.
yeah.
But 5 is average, right? So 5 is like the average person. So let's say somebody that looks
But-
like, no, we can't say who, but
No, but to some, like, average to us is like not, like, ugly. Like, not.
Not good enough. What?
Not good
No,
enough.
what's the word? Like, not, like, you're not repulsed by them.
You sound like really horrible people.
All the people listening are like, oh no. Am I repulsive to Dad?
If Dan's only a 6.
No. Everyone's beautiful. Except me.
Do you think you could be more handsome if you change something?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, this is what I want people to write below if you're interested. How can Dan be more beautiful?
It's gonna be full of hate comments.
Oh, how can he be more beautiful? How can he improve? Because we all love Dan, so we want him to like
Feel good about
feel
yourself.
good. Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
you tell us what you think if you agree.
Alright.
If you've got good comments, definitely put them on. If you got bad comments, don't. Okay, moving on. The next comment is by Dan. It says, "I hate this guy."
I do.
Why did you feel you had to write that down?
I don't know. Because you made this out of nowhere. We were just sitting down literally and then you just asked Jonathan, hey, do you have questions you want to ask Dan? And then like, what? Why? We're like, oh, we're now making videos for everyone.
It's not even a video.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a very spur of the moment thing. You guys tell us. Are you interested in learning more about some of the people who are here? I think some people are interested in knowing more about Dan and Carmen, Whitney, whoever. So yeah, I guess if you hate this, tell us too, and we won't do it anymore. But I'm already having fun. This is
It's fun for us.
I'm enjoying it. Next question. How much do you love Dan's clan? What is Dan's clan?
Well, I'm assuming Camille, because Camille wrote this
Yes.
question. I'm assuming she means Rubik's, which is the new XOKpop crew.
Is that Dan's clan?
Well, they wanted to be called Dan's Clan.
But you said no.
But I said no. I thought that was a terrible name.
What if Dan stops teaching them one day?
Exactly.
But it's Dan's clan.
Well, if they're talking about Rubik's, I love them. I mean, I come in really early, even though some of them come really late.
There's usually only 3 of you. I work in the morning.
No, but yeah, I like you guys. I care enough that I come. I learn the routine and teach you guys. And I really want you guys to succeed and to, make a name for yourselves.
Cool. That was really nice.
Because I care about them, for real.
What do you think about the name Dan's Clan? If
It's funny, but I wouldn't have it as a real name, you know?
all right. What do you think about the name Rubik's?
I think it's good. Like, the meaning behind it is pretty good.
What is
Well, it's because they all have, different sides and different colors and stuff, so they're very diverse. Because it's pretty true, they are pretty diverse.
So Rubik's is really like, I guess, your project. Like they're your babies.
At the moment, I guess.
So do you think Carmen could have a project like that?
If she wants, yeah.
Do you think other instructors can, or do you think it's like you're the best at it?
No. No. Anyone can do it. Like, any of the instructors can do it if they would like.
Because I guess, to be honest, like when we started XOK,
Yeah.
ideally we were all supposed to like teach them
Yeah.
and work with them. That kind of changed over time, I suppose. And you've worked with them sometimes, and you've worked with them sometimes.
Oh,
like
once.
Catch Me If You Can,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. With Rubik's, it seems from the very start like it's yours. You know what I mean? You were the leader of that. You're the one in charge.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone else is too busy to come in at 10. So I was just the leftover one.
Okay.
So.
Okay, cool. Let's move on. That was a good answer. Adrian asks, What's the song that got you into K-pop?
Hi, Adrian. When I got into K-pop, it was in school, and it was 2009-ish. And I had two friends who really liked Girls' Generation, and they were like, "Oh, G's the best song," and they tried to get me to listen to G. But
Is this
no,
not like Kurt and stuff like?
oh yeah, no, it's him and another friend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. So they really liked Girls' Generation, and they wanted me to listen to G, but I thought it was not to my taste.
How ironic.
Yeah, I didn't think it was to my taste. And then they also told me about Wonder Girls, but they didn't tell me about Wonder Girls. They were like, there's this other group, they're called Wonder Girls, and they're shit. And they have such a stupid name. Like, is the Wonder Girls stupid? And I was like, I don't know. Because back then I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
So I had a look at their song, Tell Me. I didn't like it either. But out of spite, I wanted to look for a Wonder Girls song that I liked, so I could be like, they're good.
Yeah.
So then I came across Wishing on a Star. It's like this really ballad song that no one really knows. I really like that song. And so from that song, I started listening to more of the Wonder Girls. And from then, it just branched out into other groups.
Carmen, do you know what Wishing on a Star is?
No.
Nobody does.
Dan, can you please sing us some of Wishing
No,
on a
I
Star?
can play it for you.
This is an audio
No,
format. You have to
Wait, then Daniel, when did you start liking Kara as your favorite group?
Oh, it was after Mr. came out. Because they had Pretty Girl, but that was stupid. If you want a pretty, like, what does that even mean? It's such a, like, no offense to people who like it, but I don't think it was their best song ever.
I guess just to go backwards a bit. So Kara is your favorite group.
They're my favorite, yes.
Still?
I don't know. It's hard to say. After Nicole and the other one left, they changed. No, I still like them, but probably not as much. Because
What was the last good Kara song?
for me, it probably would have been, well, if it was a title track, probably Step.
Yeah. Wow, so Mamma Mia's after Step though.
Yes.
So you don't like Mamma Mia?
I do like it, but not as much as Step. But that might be because I don't like K-pop as much as I used to.
Is it because your dad likes Mamma Mia, so it's uncool?
I would love to talk about your dad. That's my question. I'm gonna add that at the end. If you don't know anything about Dan's dad, he is a very polarizing and influential figure in the K-pop scene. No, for real, right? He comes to all the shows. He always comes. He always has very helpful and constructive criticism for the shows and the crews. Is that right?
Yes.
We'll come back to Dan's dad. I definitely want to talk about that. But yeah, okay, moving on. Eric asks, is there a Dan fan club and how do I join? This is backed by Anita, who would also like to join the Dan fan club. Is there a Dan fan club? What's the fan club name? And how do you join it?
There is none to my knowledge.
If somebody was to make you a fan club, would you be honored or would you be like...
Freaked out. Like,
No, I wouldn't be freaked out. Like, I would be flattered. I wouldn't be creeped out or anything,
Alright, so Eric and Anita, it's your job to make it. Eric, you're the president of the Dan fan club. Anita,
I always
you're the
see you
vice.
at Summit, Eric. You always sit at the front.
So he knows you too. He knows
I
you.
know you.
He noticed you. Senpai noticed you. You're the president, Eric. Make it happen and figure out a name and post the link down below or whatever. And then we'll all join it. Sean Friend asks, what's your favorite choreo in K-pop? You dance too.
Hello, Sean. Is Friend your last name for real?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I think for me, for this question, I'm not the type of person who gets attached to the choreo. For me, it's more about who you dance with. And I guess that kind of feeling. For me, my favorite is probably when we did Back by Infinite. Because that was a time when we were going through things as a group. Kind of. Not really. But it was the first time I think that we got together and we really tried hard and we were all really happy with the outcome. So I think that was really important. Yeah, so for me, like, it's about who you share the dance with, not the song itself, like, not the choreo itself.
What was back for?
We did it for the
K-pop
K-pop cover contest, 2014, yeah.
I guess we'll link that below as well, so everyone can watch Dan's smiling face as he dances.
we're not allowed to smile, it's a sad song.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Next, Leppy asks, 3 words to describe yourself.
Oh no, another soul-searching question.
What do you reckon? Does that mean 3 separate words or 3 words like I am Dan? Or like
Dan I am.
Oh,
Let's try and do both. Okay. First of all,
3 adjectives.
3 adjectives to describe yourself.
I don't know. Responsible.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, you said responsible. Carmen, a word to describe them.
Great.
Great.
Oh wait, there's Jason, right?
A word to describe Dan. Okay, the word I'm going to use is genuine.
Yay!
Genuine. But you need to go past a certain layer.
Well, that's true. I don't love everyone. My love is only for like certain people.
Okay. Kevin asks, is your name really Daniel Castillo? And maybe there needs to be some background to this. On Facebook, you spell your name Castillio.
Yes.
But apparently that's not your
That
actual
is not my name. There are too many I's in my name. You can figure out which ones those are.
Why do you change it?
It's just because, well, back in the day, we had a member of our XOKpop. His name was Kelvin, and he used to call me Castillo. I don't know why, but I guess it kind of stuck. And then, because I had another Facebook account with my real name, and I deactivated that one, and I made a new one with this one, just because, why not? Why not use this fake name? Everyone else uses fake names. Some people use fake names.
That's true. Audrey asks, which female band / solo singer and male band / solo singer are your favorites? We already talked about Kara, I suppose. Is there a male group that you
Infinite.
Yeah.
Why Infinite?
Oh, I don't know, because I liked their debut album a lot. Their music was kind of, I don't know, I just really liked it. I thought it was really catchy and really upbeat. And it was kind of different at the time, because at the time it was 2010 and everyone was like sad, ripping their clothes, and it was like raining and stuff. And so they were like happy. Well, the song's not happy, but the song was upbeat and stuff, so that caught my attention and I thought they were great.
What do you think of Infinite now?
I think they're still okay. I think they lost some of what they had. They're different now. They've changed.
They're
famous.
popular now.
They're famous now, so they've changed. But I still like them. Yeah. My favorite in Infinite is L. He's the best to me.
Bias.
Yeah.
Alright. Drama question. Co-worker habits that annoy you the most.
See, my habit is what? Okay. I like to play with blue tack. I like to have it in my hands and just mold it and stuff, right? But Carmen gets really angry because it gets warm, and she tells me off for it, so that's pretty annoying. I don't like when Carmen doesn't let me play with it.
I don't let Dan put his bag behind reception.
Quote of this podcast, I don't like it when Carmen doesn't let me play with it.
It gets all warm.
It's all warm.
She likes it not warm. She likes to warm it up.
Okay, that's fine. Camille again asks, Camille has a lot of questions, actually.
She does. She likes to know things.
How do you dance so good? OMO. What is OMO? Is that an abbreviation that I don't know?
It's like a Korean thing.
Oh my god, in Korean.
Your Celebrate by Unique Oppas was the best. You boom boom my heart. Response.
Thank you, Camille. I aim to boom boom hearts of all people. Yeah, thanks. I don't know what to say. Alright. It must have been because I was super happy and didn't want it to end.
There's a picture of Daniel and he's really, really happy while doing it. Super happy.
But it's great, right? Anyway. The question that has the most likes is Mama Amelia. But how often do you actually wash your clothes? Dan, how often do you wash your clothes?
Not very.
Do you do your own laundry?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm really lazy. And my mom will do it when I'm out, because I just leave it in my room and she just does it. And moves my things. And then
But she's doing your laundry.
Yeah,
That's great,
okay,
right?
fine. You can lose my pens and things, it's okay. As long as the laundry gets done.
Terry asks.
No, let's not ask Terry's question.
Okay, Terry's question is a bit what's
controversial.
The word? Controversial.
Shit stirrer, Terry.
He's here, right? Is he?
He
we
was.
talked to him about it yesterday already.
Yeah.
What did Terry say?
I don't remember. Oh.
If you want to know, the question is, who is your favorite and least favorite member in your crew, and why? I think that is a bit controversial because we love everybody equally, don't we?
No, I love Carmen more than everyone.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, drama. That's nice. That's nice. What do you have to say about that, Carmen?
Dan is my best friend. And 5 years ago, we didn't really know each other, and if someone was like, hey, you got we're gonna be best friends, it would have been what the fuck?
I know. No, it's because I used to remember you as the Elmo shirt girl, because you had a shirt with Elmo's head, right?
I remember that.
Yeah, see? And no, because you used to hang around Kelvin and Leslie, right? And they're pretty fun people. I'm not very fun, so I was like, she's not gonna talk to me. So
car is too fun for me.
Yeah. She's like, no, I'm not as fun as everyone else. So she won't talk to me. So I talk to other people.
Yeah.
But now?
I don't know, did I get more fun?
I guess.
Or did you just get less fun?
Yes.
You became boring.
There we go. Dan's hero of iJoKate is Carmen. There is a least favorite member, part of Terry's question, but we'll leave that for now.
Forever.
Well, Dan's response is ... Yeah, ... That's not very nice, Terry.
So many Camille questions.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to Camille's 5 questions in a row. Oh, there's actually 6 of them. Camille, since you think like a lot of dances are stupid, what's a K-pop dance you really like? I guess, okay, let's ask a better question. What's a K-pop dance that you think most people don't like that you like?
Ooh. I really like something that people don't like.
They don't like,
Yeah.
or that is like not
Generally
popular.
not popular, or not like, people might not have seen it, or people generally think it's not a very good dance,
I like
but you
that
think it's a good
2
dance.
p.m. song. It's really old, but it's kind of hard.
Which one?
Right?
Only You.
Is it?
Well, I don't know if people don't. Well, okay, Only You. That's like a good. Well, 2 p.m. don't do it very well. Because like no, because the original was by Prefix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're good. But then when 2 p.m. does it, like there's a clear difference in level. But I really like that dance actually. But yeah, no one knows it.
I can't remember how it goes. I guess there's a lot of things to overlay over there.
Yeah, you can play the song.
Yeah. Who is your EXO bias?
I barely know anyone, but
That's sacrilege. People are not.
I know. I'm sorry.
What?
I like D.
Don't
I like maybe Dio.
Dio. I like Dio.
Because
Dio's my
he's
favorite.
useful.
Yeah.
But he's like really small and bad at dancing.
Small is fun size, Carmen. Fun size.
I don't think Dio's bad at dancing. Is he known for being bad at dancing?
I only know his face. So
He's the one you can recognize.
yeah, he is.
Wherever
no,
he is,
but
like-
I know there's what's his name? Kai.
Yeah.
He's everywhere, but I don't really like him that much. I like Dio better.
All right. What flavor Up and Go do you drink? Very important, marked at the end. Very important.
I'll answer this very carefully. Well, I don't drink Up and Go. But
So
I
don't
have-
buy Up and Go.
I
don't, next week in your class, everyone just brings you Up and Go. You're like, no.
Dad has a lot of classes, so that's a lot of Up and Go.
So everyone
That's
bring Up and Go
breakfast
to
for the
Dad.
whole year. Yeah, I've always been
He'll
put
drink
off
it all.
in one go. I've been put off by the fact that they say like you shouldn't eat anything when you have it because it's like got so much.
It's a meal replacement.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like food, so I wouldn't replace food with that.
So
but
what do you actually eat for breakfast then, Daniel? If you don't have Up and Go?
I would anything with eggs. I really like eggs.
But what is your favorite flavor of Up and Go?
I've been told by people who do drink Up and Go that the chocolate is terrible, so not to have the chocolate one, which I agree. I don't really like chocolate flavored things. I would get the vanilla one because they told me it was the best.
So, you've never actually tried it?
I've never tried it, but someone very close to me has told me have the vanilla.
Do you know what we're gonna do next week or later on today? We're gonna go to Coles. We're gonna buy every single Up and Go flavor, and then we're gonna do a taste test.
I'll review them.
Yeah, we'll review them.
I will write it in a blog.
We'll make a video actuals about this one. Like, we'll video Dan. Do you want to see Dan taste testing Up and Goes? I want to see that. Carmen, what do you reckon?
Yes.
We have to get 6 people, right? Because they come in a pack of 6. So we need like 6 people to be like.
They come back for 3.
Oh, 3 people. There's 3 of us, guys.
Oh, there we go. It would be a whole series of us taste testing food.
Do you want to see Dan taste testing food? Let us know, I guess. But we're gonna do the Up and Go one. We're absolutely gonna do the Up and Go one. Thank you, Camille. It was very important. Samsung or Apple?
Samsung.
Why?
Or actually, wait. For phone, Samsung.
Why?
Well, I have one. I think. I like the interface more because you can organize things. Because sometimes I go through people's phones and iPhones and take photos, and I go through their home screens and it's just cluttered with everything. Like you can probably organize it, but they don't. I keep my home screens all clean and stuff, so I like that about Samsung. But for music players, definitely Apple. What's a Zune, Carmen?
Do you have a Zune?
Someone else does.
Matt has a Zune. Carmen's boyfriend has a Zune.
What even is that? Like, that's why for me, music player, like Apple.
Do you want to ask Carmen about the Zune? Wait for next week when we interview Carmen. Then you can ask her about her Zune-loving boyfriend. And
For PCs, not Apple. Yeah.
oh, okay. One more question. This is the last one. It's from Amelia. Okay, so if you don't know, Dan used to be a receptionist. So Amelia wants to know what's his worst experience while receptioning, and then she talks about locking. So we'll talk about receptionist first.
What? No! I don't want to forget. No, not forget, but I don't want to talk about that.
Locking.
Yeah.
The locking period of the dark times.
No, I like it. But, you know, anything I say will be under scrutiny.
First of all, worst experience while receptioning.
I can't say this.
Why?
What if they listen?
Okay. We'll give. Is it
Oh.
about somebody?
No, it's about a group of people.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You do. They're really rude and like you were there.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Hypothetically, it's the worst thing a group of people can do if they are coming to the studio. No group in particular.
Well,
What do you hate when they do?
well, something in general that I don't like when they hire a studio, and a certain studio is already being used, and they'll get angry that they can't use that studio, but we can't make the other people not use the studio because they're already using it. So then these people aren't paying extra, so why should they kick out another group so they can be in this room? Like they could have easily fit in another room, but they just wanted the room that they couldn't use, and yeah, that really annoyed me.
So I guess unreasonable requests.
Yeah, okay, I'll change it to that so then it won't be so obvious. I don't like unreasonable requests.
But would you say that's the worst experience?
Well, I haven't had many bad experiences. Yeah, like for me it was pretty easy, like no dramas or anything. So
We're not going to talk about locking.
oh, we can. I mean, what is the question exactly?
Why don't you lock anymore?
Well, I used to take Reese's class on Friday, but I'm too busy on Friday to take it. And when are the other classes? Like Monday?
Just
like
Monday
really,
and
they're
Friday.
all like really late.
Yeah.
So I can't make that time.
So just no time.
Yeah.
What do you think about locking?
I think it's really fun.
You did it with Carmen, right?
Yeah, like if you want to try it, you should. It's pretty fun. It's good exercise. I used to like die so much. I used to sweat a lot in class because Reese is really good. But yeah, it's really fun.
And Amelia asks about advice you would give to new receptionists. I think a better question is, what advice do you have to people who come to your class? What do you want to tell people who come to your class that maybe you just don't have time to, or you can't because, you know...
I don't know. Anyone can come. If you have questions, if you want me to go slower, please ask. But, you know, I'll do my best to watch you and, I guess, gauge if you need to go over it again. But sometimes I can't watch everyone if there's too many people. So don't feel scared to ask questions. I'm not going to get angry or anything.
That's very friendly.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I want people to talk. I want people to ask questions.
If I say something like, do you want to do it again? Please say yes or no. Don't just let me stare into space and be like, okay. Again.
It's super ox, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the end of the questions on the group. I just want to swing back to the two more things we can talk about. I want to swing back to Dan's dad. So, who is your dad, and why is he important?
Well, my dad is my father, and
Great.
well, I guess he's been to every K-pop summit, so you know
Because he loves you.
Yeah, because he loves
Yes, that's
He
right.
doesn't come if Dan's not performing.
Yeah, that's right. And he'll tell me things like, for example, oh, the battles went too long, or the game was too long, and he'll say like, oh, this group should have practiced more, stuff like that.
Why does he like Mamma Mia so much?
That's his favorite song, right? Oh.
Yeah, I
He watches it all the time,
yeah.
right?
All the time.
He really likes Kara. So he watches like their videos, and he said Mamma Mia is the best song they had in a long time. His favorite is of course Mister. That's everyone's favorite song because they're half naked. Shaking.
Is that the reason?
I don't know. I haven't asked why he likes it, but that's probably why. He likes Kara. He likes Tiara. He really loves Day by Day. I think that's so boring, but he says the music is so nice. And, okay.
That's like the fluty one.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
medieval sounding one.
Yeah, the medieval song. It takes him back to a time in his life.
I'm always very intrigued by the comments that Dan's dad has about the shows and stuff. So yeah, I hope one day if we keep doing this, we can get Dan's dad to come down, and then you can ask questions to Dan's dad.
I'll answer them for him.
Alright, well, if you have any questions for Dan's dad, please please call them. And Dan, maybe that can be a recurring segment, right? Ask Dan's dad.
Give advice. Yeah. It's like a crystal ball. Tell me my future. Like, wow.
I'm really interested in the parents of people who perform and do K-pop and stuff. Like, I think it's really interesting when the parents also like K-pop, or like they support their kids in like this. What is this K-pop stuff? Like,
yeah.
What was the song that got him into K-pop? How did he start? Or how was he exposed to it?
I don't know. I think I showed him. It's a sister one. It's one of the summer songs. They all sound the same. Which one is it? Yeah, Loving You. He really liked Loving You, and then from then he started listening more to other things.
Cool.
But mostly Kara, Sister, and Tiara.
Alright, I guess we better wrap it up because we don't have a lot of time. Last closing comments. Anything you want to say about you to everybody out there?
I don't know. I feel like sometimes people probably think that I'm really mean.
No.
That's the kind of vibe I get. But
no.
Because okay, fine. I'll name drop. Okay, so the other day it was on Saturday, and someone asked, "How do you put up with all the people at K-pop Summit, like all the groups?" And I said, "Oh, I love everyone." And Amanda was like, "His eyes say otherwise." But Amanda, it's true. The reason why I don't mind doing K-pop Summit is because I want everyone to have a good experience. The experience that I had when I was really into K-pop and liked to perform. So that's why I don't mind organizing like all the music and photos and stuff.
It's a really big job.
And Dan has done it 3 times in a row now, so like...
Yeah. Like,
he must love it.
Yeah. Like I genuinely like everyone. Like there's no group that I dislike. So please don't think that I dislike you.
Do you want people to like come up and say hi to you and stuff?
If you want, if you want to say hi, you can say hi. Like I'll say hi too. I'll be your friend.
Yay! Dan will be friends with everyone.
Yeah.
And make sure to join Dan's fan club, which Eric is gonna make, right?
If he does, that's up to him.
Okay, I think that's pretty good for the first episode of whatever this is.
Who's next?
Who should be next?
Kevin.
Well,
Kevin.
Ooh,
He's so no, but he should be like the last one because we're building up to the more mysterious people.
Well, the thing, it doesn't have to be just the instructor as well. Well, we could get Chris to come in and talk about stuff, or we could just talk about things. It doesn't have to be.
This sounds exciting now. Now I like it. Like, because it's not me anymore.
But I guess it is up to you guys if you found this interesting or not. If you found this, if you listened all the way to the end. Maybe we have like 2 people, like Camille and somebody who will listen to the end. But yeah, let us know if it's something you want us to keep doing. I had a lot of fun doing it. Did you guys enjoy it?
I did. We laughed a lot.
Yeah, actually, that's very true. If you have ideas about stuff you might want us to talk about or discuss, let us know, and we'll try and keep doing this.
It's fun, right? K-pop is fun. Don't take it too seriously.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you very much, Carmen. Let us know what you want to do, who you want to hear from. Well, who should be next? I guess we'll try and get like 3 people in a room and just talk about stuff as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you for listening. Last words, Dan.
I'm nice.
Just to reiterate.
just to let you guys know, I'm nice. And if you take my class regularly, thank you. You guys are the best. I'll teach whatever you guys want. It doesn't matter if I hate the song. I'll still do it for you guys.
That's so true. That's actually true.
If I'm going to be honest, for the past, I don't know, year or so, I've been teaching songs that I really don't like. Like, the only song I've ever liked for a while is Achu, and I'm teaching that on Sunday.
And at first you weren't even going to do that. You were like sad. You were like,
I was so sad that no one came to the class the first time. That's why I didn't want to teach it for a course, but then people came.
He was salty.
Yeah.
That you guys didn't come the first time.
Because I really like it, but yeah, now that people are coming, it's all good. So this is the first song in a while that I've taught that I like.
Yeah, you've made Dan happy, guys. Good job.
Yay. Thank you.
Alright. So, that was it. Our first ever conversation with Dan. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I laughed at a lot of things, and I learned a lot of stuff too. We want to keep doing this because it really was a fun experience, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So please let us know what you think. If you thought it was good, if you thought it was bad, ways that you think we can improve, or even if you've got good ideas for stuff that we can talk about or people we can talk to later on. hopefully you guys can learn a lot more about the people who teach here, and then we can become a bit more like friends. So let's all enjoy K-pop. K-pop is love. See you around, and see you next week.